Hello and welcome to another episode of Pop Culture Reacts. And today, Mr. Seddon, what have you brought to the party?
I've gone hip hop. Surprise.
The water's
But
wet.
it is wet and it's raining. I've gone UK hip hop. We don't do a lot of UK hip hop, do we? We've dabbled every now and again. And this is a second appearance on this channel for one of the rappers. So it's actually a band called the Four Owls, and
Okay.
one of the rappers in it is Verb T, and we did a
Aha.
reaction to the song with
40.
him and Ramesh Rangan. Yeah. And I'd heard this song 20 oh, I want to say it was like 2012, 2013. I think I heard it, and it was the only it was one of those weird times where I didn't buy the album, but a copy of the album made its way into my life. I think someone just like chucked us a burnt CD of it.
The old
like,
days.
like that happens anymore. But I listened to it and I absolutely loved it, and I kind of always meant to come back for more because my hip hop love has tended to be hip hop from the States more than the UK, but every now and again I find a UK hip hop artist and I go, I bloody love it. And like, not to give you too many spoilers for what you're about to experience, but they lean into their band title, the Four Owls. So get ready for owl and bird reference galore.
Is this Bird Corner
I mean,
levels?
it's. I don't know. Humor wise, it fits. Or it fits for me. But anyway, I don't want to spoil all of the bird punnery you're about to get. So, shall we do this?
We shall. Let's
Let's
silent
blooming
flight.
go.
Yo, 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 yo. Yeah. The 4 hours taking silent flight. They didn't hear us approach. We vibe in the night. And you can find me off in the field and spitting. Spot praying my binocular field of vision. When we drop, they flock, the appeal is wisdom. Heading back to the top with a fearless vision. With the mic and our talents, rise to the challenge. Like life in the balance, hitting with a different language. Slap bird brains like a tambourine. Hang between the trees till we swoop. The owls are back again, haters can't ascertain. Tried trappers, but we're breaking out the coop. In my habitat on the tracks, it's astounding. Feathers on my back that match the surroundings. Fans rush to the doors, get crushed in my claws. Spit remains in the dust on the floor.
Yeah, the owl's gaze picks praise with the E6 sprays from the beak when there's children to feed. In the nest, the one that leave the 4 wings are reborn to be fly. So it's only right I hit the breeze while big owl screaming from the other trees. Rusty and Tegan looking keys, so it's time to leave. You hear the swoop behind lines, you wouldn't dare pass. You're talking to the blueprint for the stealth aircraft. Smooth with the crash, move like a lightning flash. With accurate precision, pinpoint you in the grass. The mice like to laugh, but don't see the attack. We've been starving in the nest, trying to bring this shit back. It's a fact, any movement on the ground, I'm clocking. Dropping from 1,000 feet to a sound unlocking. Devouring the beat, flying like I was an arrow in the fleet. Know my card like a tarot when I speak.
I let my head swivel, think fast, that quick, hammer it like chisels. Not on the toes, yet I'm throwing up these owl pellets, bones, fur and skin and other things I couldn't digest. Residing in the ends to always have the most benefits. And nest be my home, so I'm sourcing to perfect the pit. A nice twiggy entrance and the bed made of better things. Feathers on my face to channel sounds to enter ear holes. The range is astounding that my brain starts housing. A three-dimensional audio map of my surroundings. Mouse to evolve, all are getting owned. I don't give a flying fuck, I'm yamming them ho no. Hiss who I screech, cause my catchphrase, jeez. Wisdom's deep, talents I go dactyl. Two in front, two in back, I target then snatch. Grip like tractors on a track, it's the raptors in a pack. 4 owls and we're back.
From the egg, watch it hatch, now we're colonizing areas. The local wildlife changes and things become scared of us. Even your top dog will shit when the attack's planned. Or you'll seize 2 wings like they're signaling for Batman. Known to swoop, known to chill when the time's right. Operate by the moon, give a fuck about the limelight. Just turn my head while they're tripping on their hindsight. Must be talking about my eyes when they're saying that my line's tight. Never track me, mysterious map readings. Only at night, but they heard hoots from that region. Stay elusive cause we're hungry and the pack's feeding. Swoop on rats and leave it twitching with the gash bleeding. Flap, that's just the wings, but my mind's focused. So precise I can pickpocket a flying locust. And now we get burnt and misrepresented, but still the greatest hunter that nature ever invented.
So, did you ever think you'd be listening to a song with quite so much Bird and Owl references, and that being a UK hip hop song?
No, I did not think that I would be hearing about the talons of the owl as it
Um,
attacks and also has a Batman reference.
oh,
Well done.
and they're reference heavy, like most hip hop artists are, and I think for me the UK ness of it, but in a good way, shines through. So that was one of the things that kind of initially got me enamored with it. But I've heard it. What you got? What you got?
I really like that. That very much is old school, sort of old 80s style hip hop group. So like a Tribe Called Quest or Arrest Development and things like that. It's got that sort of old school
Four
beat behind it.
rappers coming
Four
together
rappers,
to do a song together.
yeah,
Yeah,
and all of them having their own definite or distinctive style, but none of it feeling out of place
yeah.
as well. And yeah, I could have more of this.
That old school head bobbing beat, but like with a kind of nice crunch to it, along with
Mm.
the samples, the mood of the music. I think that alone would probably been enough to got me to the party and stayed to a degree. Obviously, if the rapping was awful, it would be a bit harder. But I think if that had just been an instrumental, I'd have been in. I'd have gone, yeah, great. Like what a
Yeah.
fantastic kind of beat maker or beat we've got here. And I'm with you. I love the four distinct voices, but not so distinct that it feels jarring. They're all from the UK. You can get that kind of from the way they're delivering their
Mm.
lyrics, but they sound different enough that I feel like with kind of more listens to more of their songs, you probably would over time develop a favorite or favorites, as the case
Yeah.
may be. And certainly for me, it I'd forgotten about it and how much I loved it until we did Verb T, and I didn't put two and two together until I listened to Verb T, and I went, I know that delivery.
Mm.
And I thought, God, like, could that be the guy from the 4 Hours? And of course it is. And I think when he does his opening verse, yeah, straight away I'm just like, yep, like that. I think my gut is that he would be my favorite. But yeah, I don't know. One of the things that was quite distinct for me is like the lean into the gimmick as well. Like we're big wrestling fans, and like some of the most successful wrestling or most enjoyable wrestling for me is when people really lean into the gimmick. And I think, well, if you're going
Yeah.
to call yourself the 4 Hours, you better reference owls every now and again. Otherwise, what's the point? And it feels like a kind of an odd, and I don't know like the origin story of them or anything like that, but it almost feels like. I hope you remember why to where I'm going to go with this, because there are some distinct differences as well. But it feels like that first time I listened to the Wu-Tang Clan album, and I went, my God, these boys have really lent into this, the gimmick of being the Wu-Tang Clan and the martial arts. Now, of course, the gimmick of owl-related lyrics is very different to what
Yes.
there is. But like, I think that kind of embracing it, embracing what you're doing and having fun with it, I think that's the distinct difference, isn't it? Like, I feel
Yeah.
like when they were writing this track in particular, they were probably going like a bit of one-upmanship of going, right, come on, like we're gonna lay,
Who can get the
we,
most obscure
yeah, yeah,
owl reference
who
in?
can drop the best owl references in here and things like that. My particular favourite, and I'm looking to the side because I've got the lyrics up here. Oh God, I've skipped past it. Where is it? Vamp for me. Sing a little song while I find me my
Well,
favourite lyric. I
what you
don't
do,
want to mess it up.
I will just mention the video. I know we don't normally
Oh
do
yeah,
much
yeah,
of the videos
yeah.
when it's sort of non sort of bands that we're following and stuff and doing albums of, but the video's great. It got very much a Radiohead style animation. It reminds me a lot of like the
Yeah,
sort
I
of
never
car
thought. I never thought to look
cartoons
who the
video. Yeah,
animator was or whether they'd done other stuff. But yeah, I'm with you. Like, yeah,
which
it
again
doesn't.
makes it very English.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
it's of a very good level and quality of animation, but it's still got that slightly cheap look to it. That's very English about stuff.
Yeah, maybe the sort of thing that would have been educational animation that we might have got played to us
Well,
at school
yeah,
rather than that we've been watching on CBBC later on in the day.
yeah.
This
This
ain't your
ain't Martian
Transformers
Transformers,
animation. Yeah, yeah.
but this is Charlie Says.
Yeah, yeah, that sort of thing. Yes, it does. You are right. Like, and of course, like like there's some polish to it and some almost trying to invoke that. But yes, you spot on. It does remind reminds me of UK educational kind of video feelings. And of course, like got lots of stuff in there, a lot of ours, but like a lot of social consciousness in it. Yeah, the line that it's my favourite one is mouse to a vole, they're all getting owned. I don't give a flying fuck, I'm yamming them whole. And I just go, that is
Yes.
brilliant. Like it's like let's find something that no one else is going to use about what an owl would do in this song.
Yep.
Yeah, yeah. Brilliant. I mean I love it. I love it. I think it's great fun and we talk about quite often what music is to us and um sometimes like our tastes lean heavier and not just heavier in like sound but like heavier in content but this and again I think they'll probably have like tons of like heavy content but sometimes as well it's nice to actually genuinely smile and have fun with the song and that's what this does for me.
Yes. Definitely gonna listen to some more of these. I like this a lot.
You're gonna swoop on some more.
Yes, I'm gonna swoop in with my talons out and
Hmm.
claw out the voles of their further record making career.
um this is very obscure, but the other thing that I always think of when I watch this, and this is open mind real wide, and if anyone comments in the comment and agrees with me or knows what I'm talking about, I'll love you forever. But quite often when I'm listening to and like I listen to like this track, every now and again, uh, the rather than seeing the video, I'm seeing one of my favorite wrestlers of all time and I'm not lying. He's one of my. I don't think you and I have ever talked about this, but he wrestled a couple of appearances for Chikara, one of my favourite wrestling promotions of all time. And his name is Gary the Barn Owl, and he did dress like an owl. So when I'm listening to this, I'm seeing Gary the Barn Owl come out to the ring as well. In the comments, Gary the Barn Owl fans unite.
So as always, let us know down there. YouTube things of like, subscribe, and ring off the bell. And until next time, remember, owls are nature's great killers. But until then,
Owls are people too.
owls are people too. Good day.